Man, y'all know what it is, man. Path Podcast. We want to thank y'all for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. Now help us reach our next goal of 2,000 subscribers. We appreciate y'all. We out. But look, man, Manga Talk. What's up, everybody? You know what it is, man. Big water artist / the Pathfinder Manga here with the Path Podcast, the place where it's cool to watch anime, it's cool to be you. Manga Talk, another episode. We at it again. My guy Taco, Random Kings in the building, man. AKA, where's the melody of this motherfucker? Let's get into it, though, man. So, one of the first things we got to break down, Manga Talk, you feel what I'm saying? It's One Piece, aka Shanks Piece, aka Red Piece, aka Shanks is now the main character of this motherfucker. You know?
This is just movie promotion, my nigga. This is film rap. He's like, I'm just over this.
It's fucking hard, man. But yeah, man. So I think what was it, chapter 1055, whatever chapter it was, the newest chapter that came out,
56 or something,
whatever the fuck it was. So many of these motherfuckers, man. But we all know which one we talking about, though, man. Shanks, he done came in, he just showed out. Momo sold out a little bit, you know.
The Boro breath.
Bro, it was a good chapter, man. So I just wanted to get your opinion on it, man. What y'all think overall about this chapter, man? We'll start with you, Taco. What you think about the chapter, man?
I think the biggest thing was, so I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but we were talking about this. I believe Paris said something about Green Bull being able to get burned, and we got a chance to see that
he got burned by Momonosuke.
He's fireproof, nigga.
He got burned by Momonosuke.
I don't think that's fire, nigga. Though. I think that's like a blast,
that's an
energy type
level.
shit.
That was fire.
Hold on, let's finish.
Boro breath.
Let us
when
finish.
Kaido shoots a Boro breath, what is that?
Let
fire.
us finish this. So even though Momo blasted him twice, yes, and he was a little burnt. I think just him being able to regenerate from that seed, and I was wondering. Now I'm still curious about this. Does Green Bull, can he push the moisture from his plants to outside of his body, where instead of getting burnt up, the plants are so moist? You know when people water their grass or
sometimes you can't set plants on fire because
everything's wet.
That's probably what the fireproof forest is.
Like, man,
it makes it like water.
I'm a keep it G, man. You know that if you ever smoked weed, where you dropped your nug in some water real fast, you try to pull it back out, it's not gonna smoke no more.
Pretty much.
That's real.
That in the fan.
I tell you though, you gotta put that shit on the oven or something. This is dry.
That was a big one for me, and the second thing that even though Green Bull did get burned the second time when Momo shot him, he was still okay. He didn't stop until Shanks hockeyed him basically.
Well, okay, look. The whatever I was saying those episodes ago, I guess, like I said, fire is his weakness, and for a fact, fire is his weakness. But it is Sabo.
His exact words were, "Bro, I'm a Navy admiral. You don't think I would have figured out a way to defend against the
scabbard that's weak?"
No, not he didn't say I became an admiral. I could defend against a scabbard. He said I learned how to defend against an obvious weakness.
Guess what, though?
Force, which is
Boar breath went right through him. And he had to regenerate.
Take a L.
He had to regenerate though. I'm not saying the fire is a one shot, but I am saying that the fire is something that's against him.
Well, look,
just like with Sabo.
Peep this. So I feel like there's two aspects.
So Sabo is definitely someone that like stops him, stalls him all the time. It's something that always beats him. Yes. We ain't seen enough. And Reverie says it right there and then.
We ain't seen enough, man. But peep this though. I feel like with the blast breath, right? There's two aspects to where I feel like that could have went through. One, if he is using moisture to fucking guard against the fire, at that specific moment, he needed more moisture than he had put out. Because he didn't know he was going to send a blast breath at him. If he knew that, he probably would have had more moisture. Or if it's hockey that's keeping it from being on fire, all he didn't do was add more hockey. You know what I mean? He didn't know. No one knew that this clone.
But hockey is like stamina.
No, hockey is willpower. Ain't got nothing to do with stamina.
Well, Luffy's willpower? When he puts armor and hockey on him?
Uses, you got to think about it though. All his gears are pushing his body past.
But when you say you push hockey out, that's willpower. That's like stamina. Because he puts his gear 4 on his body. on his whole body.
He does that, but you're saying Shanks lost stamina when he hockeyed that nigga from a mile away?
You definitely do use a percentage of energy. You do use a percentage of energy.
He looked unfazed.
You do use a percentage of energy.
Not a percentage of it to count.
I will say
I'm
this.
just saying
He looked for what he did. Stop Green Bull. Let everybody know that he was around.
He didn't pull the
didn't
sword out
look as
yet.
tired as if that was a stamina
I'm not saying he tired himself up. I'm saying this: hockey does drain your energy. So him doing that whole force thing and putting hockey on his force, that would drain him.
So the quick thing is, does Luffy
not like immediately, but like it would.
Does Luffy lose stamina for putting hockey, or does he lose it from the gears he have to go into?
Well, I feel like
he does gear fourth and then he adds hockey to it. But then you see how he doesn't know how to use hockey anymore. He can't use hockey anymore.
So
he ran out.
You got to think about what gear fourth does though. So look,
so it's not willpower.
No, hold on. You got to remember though. So look, what the other gears he codes in hockey, he can do that all day long. Okay, so it's not a stamina thing. Like I said, he can code the gear second and third in hockey all day long. But gear fourth, like how gear second pumps the heart and makes him draw out more speed, or how fucking the bone balloon gives him more force. Gear fourth is drawing out more hockey, like how Enma is drawing hockey from Zoro. Gear fourth is taking out his hockey.
But it's willpower, isn't it? You said it was willpower.
It is willpower.
Then he shouldn't be running out.
I mean, he has a certain amount of willpower. There's a limit to the willpower.
What do you mean? Luffy's definitely was fighting. He definitely was fighting.
There's a limit to the willpower, man. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I sound like you saying something.
Like I said, because
I'm kind of in the middle right now.
But look,
if it's willpower, then Luffy should be fighting. He should always have that on. Because Luffy's willpower is strong.
Possibly,
but it's not the strongest stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Loki is like top 3.
The way we feel about his will, okay, it may be the strongest, but you gotta think about it.
Because you see in the manga that even when he's knocked out, his will is there. So what do you mean? So his hockey should be going crazy.
That's been recently with this Kaido shit. Yeah, he's at a stronger level now.
So why is Gear 4 now?
Because he drew out too much of his hockey to where he used willpower. Like I said, man, he used his willpower to a certain extent.
I think it's like a combination of willpower and stamina. It has to be.
I think armament hockey is.
It has to be. It has to be a combo.
It comes from energy. It is stamina. And the people that can use hockey are people that are like they do train them out and they're like Conqueror's hockey. Conqueror's hockey is definitely something that you're born with, and it is like you were born to be a king or this is your will is strong enough. That's will.
Okay, well,
but armament and like observation, that's not will. That's just like what you're adept.
You can look at it like this, then, right? So that means fucking. I feel like so Zoro. We see that he just actually used a newer level of hockey right now, right?
Conqueror's coding.
Yes, but he used that hockey at the most exhausted state, which means that
he has a sword.
Hockey can't be stamina because he had no stamina when he launched that was
when what?
When he launched the All-Sword, he was already done from blocking that. This is just in the anime, right? From what we just seen, because he got done blocking the double impact shot from Kaido and Big Mom, right? He was done after that.
He said it was his last attack, so he poured all his hockey into it.
Was the final push, man.
So he poured all his hockey into it.
Okay, so he, like I said, man, but if hockey is stamina, his stamina gauge is down here.
Yeah, so he used all his stamina. Then he went down. He went down after All-Sword though, didn't he?
And then ended up using.
He knocked out right after All-Sword.
You're not hearing me though.
What?
Yeah, he knocked out after that.
He's saying,
but he did more in that 10 seconds than he did that whole fight.
He's saying that if his stam bar is this big, how did he go beyond that?
And release a stronger attack.
Stamina.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It has to be both.
It's maybe stamina to unleash the attack, but will changes on situation.
Because I think stamina.
But if it's will, then what? Then if it's will, then the whole Luffy Gear 4 thing is invalid.
But I feel like it has to be both.
I said, okay, it may not be will, but I will give it.
Because
I will give it. You said the compromise. Maybe it's a combination of both. But it can't be stamina because Zoro was empty and went stronger than
that's his willpower.
That's willpower.
But stamina is still
empty though.
You still need to have stamina. Like you need to be able to stand and use your energy.
Least amount of stamina out of everybody left over in that fight.
Yeah.
And with that fight, the attack he
left a scar
was the strongest.
But that doesn't mean that.
It's the strongest attack he used in that whole fight. That was his last attack. All right, so that means he used that, like I said,
at 5% bar.
So
how would it be if he did that at 100% bar? It'd be way stronger.
But he couldn't unleash that much strength at 100% bar.
Because he was weak. Because he blocked the attack.
Because his willpower. Fuck the stamina. He started with 100% health bar.
I'm sorry.
Literally, he started with 100% stamina bar. Right? They all did. Okay, but he didn't get that Conquerors out until he was at his last, which shows me that if he was only stamina, then he could only release as much stamina as he had.
Well,
you feel what I'm saying?
Now you're talking about you're talking about conquerors.
I'm talking about hockey in general, man. You know how fucking because
because armament is stamina. That's what I've been talking about. Green Bull's armament, but on the wood, that's stamina. Conquerors comes from will or like a sense of danger. Like when Luffy used it in Marineford, he was like, "No, don't kill Ace," and then boom. Then Zoro did it when he's been with Emma, and Emma is always dry. Is almost like is pulling out. It's pulling out all this like his potential.
There we go again, right there. Luffy was at his bottom in stamina at Marineford, and still least hockey. Hockey's a separate gauge.
Conquerors hockey.
It's a separate.
So like
gauge,
will,
man.
That's will. Conquerors hockey is will.
It's a separate gauge from stamina, whether it's will
both.
or not.
Conquerors hockey is
not
will.
stamina.
Conquerors hockey is will. Conquerors hockey is will.
I give it will.
The one that he used the Conquerors hockey that he uses when he like knocks people out is will.
Stamina.
Yes. I don't see it. Hear me, guys. Conquerors hockey when he used to knock people out. That is will. That's what Shanks did. That was will. And then coding, when he shot lightning, that definitely did take stamina from him. I am positive that did.
Didn't look like it. Didn't like it at all.
He did. He lost something. Come on. It's not like he had it's not like he's like 100%. So he was at 100%, and he's still at 100%.
He's at 99.99.
All right. So it took something though.
Nigga.
It took something though. That's all I'm saying. But it took something though. That's all I'm saying. It just takes something.
All right, there we go.
So Grim Bull's he's putting hockey all over his wood. That would weaken him.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. I think Green Bull fights fire, man. But
he can fight fire. Yeah, he has fire perforce. I'm just saying against Sabo, he'd always get stalled. He'd always get beat. Because he'd always be burning.
It might be a stalemate. But
not
like I said,
he'd always be burning.
We haven't seen all the Green Bull. We saw a chapter and a half of that nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And then
he was smacking niggas. Mind you what he said.
He beat the commanders that were weakened.
Listen what he said. No. From his fade with the samurais, we seen that he can't no one really.
The samurais that just got away from Kaido.
Shouldn't they be recovered?
Really
wasn't like a time skip, like a little few days or something,
like a week or something like that.
And then even that, not even all the scabbards. And then plus now that they got away from fighting Kaido, it was a week. It was a week of healing.
Nobody was able to see this nigga Green Bull. You hear what I'm saying? Kids KBG, man.
Yamato.
King and them couldn't see him. Yamato hit him on top of the head. She probably could have saw that nigga.
She has the ice ability, so she can freeze the fucking forest.
She probably could have. But all right, man, enough of Green Bull, man. Let's get a little bit more into this One Piece, right? Just disrespected that nigga. All the fucking green bum.
Nigga said, if Kaido wasn't here, if Kaido wasn't here, I definitely would have came.
Yeah, no, he did.
Bitch is scared of Yonkos.
Though. He did turn tail. But you got to remember what he said, though. Shanks, I'm not ready to fight you just yet.
Yeah. I need my homies. I need my marine homies.
Maybe.
That's what he's saying.
Or he needs to eat. He ain't ate in 3,000 years. Or was it 3 years?
3 years.
3 years. Okay, I'm on One Piece exaggerating.
Imagine.
He ain't ate in 3 years. Nigga need a snack. Nigga.
To fight Shanks. Oh my God.
You need a snack to fight Shanks. Come on, 3 years, you got to be at your prime. So he wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? But let me ask y'all this, though. Mm-hmm. So you see that fucking, we got the old samurai dude who turned out to be Momonosuke's granddaddy, right?
Sukiyaki.
Well, that nigga, right? So he's taking Robin and Law down, and we see a Wano underwater. You feel what I'm saying? And then under that, he says, if we go deeper, you will find Pluton.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, and then here I also broke down how actually Wano, like how it's like, you know how you got to go up the water wall, so that's actually like a rock formation, and they don't know how to happen, but they suddenly like were rocked in, like on some Attack on Titan shit. The water filled up and created, kept overfilling, and it just like does that, and on top of that is the new Wano. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, go into all that. What do you think they're going to find if they go into the preserved Wano? And what is Pluton now that we know it's under the water?
At that point, they got a cheat code. All they got to do is like Jinbei, bro. Go down there.
I mean, you got to think about it. It looked like it was in an air bubble. So the underground Wano was still preserved.
Remember, Jack did it. Or Jack found the rope poneglyph.
Yeah. It was like the rope poneglyph was in the submerged Wano. But under that is where Pluton is. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I saw people talk about? They said that Luffy and like Kid, they punched down, and the map, it was longer. It was way down. It was longer than lower Wano. So like, what if they pushed them into Pluton?
Kaido and Big Mom,
Big
that
Mom.
would be fire. You know what I'm
That'd be
saying? Because then
crazy.
they're going to come back and it's not
Pluton.
over yet. It's not over yet.
Oh, I don't think Wano's going longer than that, but that
Who
is
knows?
something.
But peep this though, right? What do you think fucking the weapon is now that we know exactly where it is?
It has-
and the stuff surrounding it.
We've talked about it before. There's blueprints, so it's like a ship. It's like something that's like
Okay.
a weapon.
Now,
It's
peep
something
this.
that you shoot. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Now peep this.
And when you
I'm
open
gonna
the
shout out.
borders, then Pluton is ready for some reason. So is that
Yeah.
a battleship?
Now,
I don't know what
So
the fuck it is.
this
A
one
battle sub.
No, peep it. Now this what niggas was getting at. Shout out to peep it. I'm gonna shout out to b.d.alaw because he came up with this theory, right? Fucking he was saying that maybe it's a submarine. Why? Because first of all, Law's coming down there, and we already know he has a submarine. It's at the bottom
So
of the bottom.
Law's get a fucking Pluton? That's crazy.
I mean, think about it. He's an ally now. Though. So him getting Pluton helps the Straw Hats in it. It's not like he's like, hey, Robin, fuck you. This is mine now.
And
You know what I'm
probably,
saying?
and probably Law don't have no problem with like fucking shit up either.
Bro, and think about it. Just imagine that. That would be the power up I feel like Law needs to compete with what's coming. Because as we know, it's going into the Shanks
Yeah,
versus
he has,
Luffy.
he has a 3 million bounty too, so he should
Dude,
have
bro.
something that gives him that danger level.
But peep this though.
He's already dangerous.
No, peep this though. From what I'm seeing though, is going into Shanks versus Luffy. I'm gonna tell you why. We all know Shanks is going for Bartolomeo. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
I don't know how to say that nigga name either. Bartolomeo? Bartolomeo? I don't know.
we know who it is. The nigga who do the glass walls.
barrier?
Shit. Barrier. Yeah, that's there you go. Bam. But I feel like after he gets him, what about the rest of Luffy's fleet? And what about Shanks' fleet? It's not just that one ship. You feel
Luffy-
what I'm saying? Shanks got a
Luffy-
squad too.
Luffy already considered Shanks an enemy as soon as he said, I'm taking out the 4 Yonko. He
Yeah.
never said, I'm taking out 3. He said, I'm taking out 4.
Yeah.
And then Shanks considered Luffy enemy, or he probably already, not enemy, but like definitely like a rival in getting the One Piece as soon as he said, let's get in the One Piece, bro. And
Nah,
that's what
man.
Luffy wants to do.
Yeah, nah, I
So
hear
they're
you.
definitely gonna clash heads.
Yeah, and I feel like this whole shit leading up to that, like even more than the Luffy versus Blackbeard, I feel like it's gonna be of Luffy's crew versus Shanks' crew until it gets to the time where it's Luffy's supposed to meet.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
and
saying?
Shanks being an enemy kind of flew out the window though after this chapter because he said, yo, don't fuck with the new generation, bro.
No, he's
I
an
don't-
enemy.
I don't think so.
He's an enemy. He won it for himself.
Yeah, I think
He won it for himself.
I like I was looking at that. I
He was so
reread
pissed.
that a few times, and I was like, he's saying it because they just got into a fight, and he's saying like, oh, you're trying to like come up and like, oh, you know, they're
Weasel.
worn out. Yeah, like you're trying to be a weasel about beating them.
he
Like,
says saplings.
Yeah,
So
if
he's
you're-
like the new generation.
if you're going to beat them at their full like capacity. Not when they just got out of a fucking 3-day
He said,
war.
they said change history though.
Hold on.
Unless I've read the different translations wrong.
No. They said something about like you
probably gotta read the new
I think I
translations.
want to say change history too. But peep this. All that ties back into my theory with this Shanks shit, man. Because I feel like he's like, okay, man. Like I
He's
said,
an agent of like peace, like he
fuck
wants
that.
change,
I feel like Shanks wants to be the #1 pirate.
not peace though.
And the only way to do this #1 pirate shit is to beat Joe Boy. And now he's finally got Joe Boy back into the world.
I don't think Shanks
And the
is- I don't
government
think Shanks
wants
is-
to fuck with it.
I don't think Shanks is as shallow as
That's
trying to
why
be
he
like,
was
I
so
want to
mad,
fight
man.
Joy Boy. I don't think he's that shallow.
Is that shallow?
That's shallow.
This
That's
nigga be
shallow.
drinking all day, bro.
Hold on.
What's
First of
more
all,
He
shallow
wants
than
to
that?
fight.
That's not
Joy
really
Boy?
shallow. That's fighting if you want to be the greatest pirate in history, but the greatest pirate in history doesn't exist in your time, what do? You just settle? You just be like Whitebeard and them, Kaido and them, and just get drunk and wait
Where
for
in
Luffy?
the story has it said that like Shanks like a fighter though? Like he wants to fight the strongest people.
Nigga, he shit. You guys just think about it like this. He was on Gold Roger's crew, right? He got his own crew for what? You feel what I'm saying? What has he been doing? He stole the fruit. What was the fruit for? You said, okay, maybe
We don't
give it to
even
Ace.
know Shanks' goal. We don't even to this point.
I feel like
told
it's
you,
kind
now
of
it's
giving
the-
us.
Now it's to get
His
One
goal
Piece,
is to
but
be
what has it been this
fuck
entire
One
time?
Piece. His goal is to be Joe Boy. man.
Well, it's simple as this. If he wants the One Piece,
That's
he knows what's going to come to get the One Piece. You need to fight some niggas.
He knows like part of where the One Piece is at because
feel like he
his
knows
ship
where it is.
went there.
KPG. I
The
thought he
ship,
knows exactly
was
where it
docked
is.
in the area. He
Look.
remembers as a child.
Keep it G, bro. He told Ben Beckham, hey, bro, it's time to go get it. So in my head, he knows exactly where it is.
Time to claim it.
It's time to claim it. And
It's
what does
time.
claim mean, though? You feel what I'm saying? Claim means
Time.
that everyone around you knows that you have it, that you have claim to it.
So One Piece is something that can be claimed.
Why can he claim it before Joe Boy? Because if he did, he himself would not feel like the greatest pirate. I'm telling you, man.
Look at
Shanks'
this.
goal is real simple. To be the greatest pirate.
I don't think so.
Like Luffy's, man. Real simple.
So. I don't think that's
I feel like that's his goal, is to be the
I
greatest
can
pirate.
see it just because like Shanks is his mentor. So it's kind of like we both have that like competing dream. So I can see why Shanks would do it. And again, Shanks just wanting, if Shanks didn't want to fight anybody, Shanks is just, why care about the One Piece? Why even want the One Piece?
Mm-hmm.
You know Luffy's going for the One Piece. You know all these other motherfuckers going for the One Piece.
Here's
so
the thing,
I mean,
though.
you kind of want that
like
squabble.
he was just ripening the fruit.
Look at this. Look at this.
Ripening the fruit,
Look at this. He said he wants to get the One Piece as soon as he saw Luffy's wanted poster.
As soon as he saw
So
that he
the
was
Gear
Joe Boy.
5th.
Joe
As soon
Boy.
as he saw Gear 5th.
Nika is what he saw. You
So
feel
he
what I'm
saw
saying?
a Joy Boy that was 800 years ago. So that has something to do with the voice entry. That has some, and then the reason why
He knows all that.
Roger wanted to see Joy Boy. He wanted to be like, yo, I wish I'd meet you. You were like funny or whatever. They were laughing at this.
So
it's
Kaido.
time to claim the One Piece. He's revealing a future. The One Piece is like a future thing.
He
He's
just told me
revealing.
everything I'm saying, man. Look, Shanks wants all that.
He
right?
does not want to. He does not want to fucking fight Joy Boy.
He wants
He's
to
gonna
beat
fight Joy Boy, but he doesn't want to fucking fight
He
him.
wants to, cause like I said, man.
He wants to fight.
Why did
but he
Kaido
wants to
wanna
fight
fight
Luffy.
Joy
He doesn't
Boy?
want to fight Joy Boy.
Imagine this. Why did Kaido want to fight Joe Boy
He
so bad?
wanted to be beaten.
He wanted to fight the greatest nigga in history, Joe Boy. Real simple. And he wanted to be. He didn't want to
But
lose.
how do you even know about
He
Joy
said
Boy?
Joe
He
Boy-
learned about Joy Boy through King, right?
Well, yeah, King was one to start because King was the actual slave, and so he was spreading that rumor around.
Yeah,
with,
he's talking about Joy Boy like this dude is so great, and he was like, he's so great. Then I guess he'll be the one that beats me. He was saying like he was drunk and shit.
But it happened, and it's like he's been searching for Joe Boy, and finally got it when he found Luffy. And I feel like Shanks is on the same shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I won't.
And
I put that away until I see it.
They not like they ain't showing it because look, you got to think about it like this.
I don't feel like it.
Shanks got super mad now, right?
This is all about change for Shanks. This is all about changing the system.
Okay, maybe it might be him changing the system, but I feel
Because he was keeping the peace between like in Marineford. He was keeping the peace for some reason.
Look, peep this though.
He didn't want the Marine to have that much power. He didn't want Marine to keep claiming bodies and stuff.
I feel like he didn't want the Marines to fuck up what he wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? The best way to control the niggas from inside. You feel what I'm saying?
Because look, Luffy was already gone at this point, so he still stopped the war. Luffy was already gone, so
Okay,
there's no
now-
point in protecting.
Now, let him break that war shit down too, right? I feel like, again, when did Shanks come? Right when Luffy hit
Left.
Joe Boy, the nigga he been wanting to fight his gamble. Cause think about it, if Luffy died that day, then he would have to find a Gumu again, and give it to a nigga again, and see if that nigga could unlock Joe Boy again.
Well, look at
And
this,
he
look
came, hold on, let me finish this theory. So when he came, think about it. He came, he saw Luffy, saw that he survived, the nigga left, right? Cool. He was nowhere near upset. Think about it. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't mad, but now that he is, Joe Boy is real, because it was still a question of if he could awaken the fruit. You feel what I'm saying? Now that he's awakened the fruit, he was like on some nigga, you better not touch this nigga right before this is my prey. That's how I'm looking at it, man. That's how I see it, man. Shanks, you ain't fooling me, man.
But you see Hiyori there and Momonosuke too when he's talking about it.
Yeah, but
And you see that Luffy has like got cut in
But
his
they
eye, so
were
he looks
going
like
towards Luffy,
he's
though.
looking like he cares about Luffy. It is like a caring. He does
I
care.
feel like he's saving. He wants that nigga because y'all look at like right now. If Green Bull fought Luffy right now, I feel like the only reason Shanks stopped
Luffy
him,
beats Green Bull.
not injured.
Luffy beats Green Bull.
I don't think about injured.
Luffy beats the fuck out of Green Bull.
We did all he could do. We literally
did
saw
see
just a
the end,
teaser.
though. Luffy literally was just looking.
They
was
were
like,
all chilling.
like, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
Do we need
I
to give
guess.
them the hands? They're like, nah, they got it.
Yeah, they were looking down on it happening. They're like,
That's already what we need to see.
They were popcorn eating, my nigga.
Yeah.
I guess. Y'all can have it. But
Y'all
like,
see
man,
that hockey?
Yeah, I just fuck Shanks, man. He's evil, man. Shanks, you ain't fooling me, man.
We'll see.
He fooled all niggas like a motherfucker though. But all right, man. All right, real fast. All right, next one up, man. My hero. You feel me? They coming back. We Bakugo ain't spazzed out, but we did get to see Sun Eater. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, that one was
You feel what I'm saying? So
That was a dope-ass
I
panel.
don't know what the fuck he ate before he
Nigga
transformed.
said dragon fruit.
Bro,
Something,
that nigga went to a buffet of exotic animals just went the fuck in, man.
Bro,
what y'all think about that?
He looked like he
Imagine
threw up
if I was
Shigaraki.
I have nothing but like fucking.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I'm saying it looked like he like threw up like Shigaraki.
He looked like he ate Shigaraki and threw up a piece of him, and now it's like mutant shit versus mutant shit.
Remember, One For All when he did that big arm to fight All Might? That's what reminded me of some shit like that. So I'm ready to see what he can do with it, man.
But I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna fight Shigaraki. It's really hard to see Shigaraki go down because he took a fucking nuclear bomb, bro.
The thing is, to fight Shigaraki,
he did take a nuke.
You need to be able to. You need to be able to like. You need to be able to alter his genetics or something. Like you need to be able to like get inside of his body because it just seems like physical damage is out. Obviously, no physical damage. So like that shit needs to be like. Do you guys remember Dragon Ball GT?
Yeah.
Remember Baby?
Yeah.
Some
Baby
shit
was
like
hard.
Baby, bro. Like
You mean like selling Baby, huh?
Yeah,
You had to like vaporize him on a cellular level.
Yeah, you got to be able to get inside of like Shigaraki and like tear apart what's going on with him. Like, because again, I don't want to see nobody else like try to punch him. I don't want to see nobody else try to kick this nigga because like, bro, he got blew up and this nigga's still like.
Well, shit, I'm gonna say, I don't know if you remember the note that I think it was Genus. He was basically like, we've done all this damage and we haven't even pierced the first layer of this nigga's skin yet.
Yeah.
I think that was Mary that said that.
Somebody said,
So
it's
I
like, damn, though, but that's
like his body is hard. His body is harder than the fucking
Bro, like
the hands.
that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
especially Bakugo, you ain't cut the nigga, you ain't give him a splinter yet. Like,
Or-
that shit was crazy.
I'm seeing kaiju fight. That's all I'm saying. I'm about to see this big ass blob throw up. Fucking squid monster
It's
thing.
coming- it's
about
coming
to
next
slap
chapter.
with these arms, bro.
It's
They about
coming
to be
next chapter.
slapping, just throwing little hands, bro.
Deku.
Bro.
No, you talking about versus Sun Eater, right?
Sun Eater's ability.
His bomb.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
We only saw the start of it. He just unlocked it.
You
Next
about to
chapter, we
see,
gonna
like,
see it in action.
Bro, you about to see like some mutant thing and some multi-arm
hands
just
coming
like
out and shit,
just slapping each other, bro. So
we gonna see, but I feel like it's the perfect counter to all his fingers because it kind of look like
it
that
can
build.
beat him there.
As long as look how much you can produce.
This just give me the same vibe as Bakugo's fucking military
This cluster shit?
arsenal,
Oh,
like
he's not
cluster
gonna do
howitzer
shit?
impact. Yeah. It's the same vibes as that.
Because I mean, the thing is, how destructive can Sun Eater's ability really be
It's not
compared to
going
a
to
big
fucking-
ass
I
nuke
do-
explosion?
It's not going to nuclear
when y'all put it
or
like
being
that.
punched by like a imaginary fist in the sky.
No.
Sun Eater's gonna. He's just gonna have to fight.
He
It's
might
like,
flop. It might look cool, but he's
but
gonna flop.
you know what? It might
Maybe
be
it might
that
do some, like,
thing-
damage
It might
that's,
be.
like-
It might be
the
a
poison
thing that
don't
can
even
take
work.
damage though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another thing that'll mess Shigaraki up is if you can
Maybe-
take the damage.
Maybe his regen is like weakened.
Yeah, because if he can't destroy you as quick as he's doing damage, then now
Because
like
he still has that effect on the face, doesn't he?
yes.
Well, shit, actually, and keep it
From that
it
burn
really
mark?
all depends on what that nigga ate. You feel what I'm saying? Because he might have ate some shit that could be poisonous here, or he could have ate something that has strong
that destroys on a cellular level, like like an animal that can hurt a human like that.
Anything,
shit,
bro.
parasites, man. You never know. You never know. Like I said, animals have different abilities. Like you know, for example, I think it was cheetahs. They have kind of like the Sharingan in real life. You feel what I'm saying? They have
Like their reaction
it's called,
time
like
and-
anticipatory something, like vision or something. I know this because for one of my manga characters, I gave him like tiger shit. So I'm not talking cheetah shit, but they can basically like see and their mind predicts ahead of time, which is why they move, how they move, and how they
Their
how they
instinct,
hunt. Something
yeah.
like that. But it's like a primal instinct.
Ultra
like,
instinct. I'm
something-
kidding.
So I don't know. but they
What
can-
if
they
Goku's
can
new form is
slightly-
primal instinct?
Oh shit, that'd be vicious. But they could, they could kind of see a little into what they're doing. You feel what I'm saying? Called anticipatory movement or whatever. the fuck
I hope
it's
this
called.
nigga didn't eat a cheetah though.
So, but what I'm saying is, so what if whatever he ate, he gets the physical attribute. But what about if he gets all the
Wait,
other
quick
attributes as
thing.
well?
Because Sun Eater turned into that shit. Did he turn? Because I saw the panel where it
His
looked like he
arm-
released
Yeah,
it.
it's like his arm so far.
His arm is showing all the qualities of these animals.
Bro, this is about to be disgusting. Bro, you about to just see these long, nasty ass arm things slapping each other,
It
bro.
looked like a fucking laser though.
Bro, that's what I'm
They
saying.
come out pretty big.
It looked like you're about to shoot like a beam or something.
That would be fire. That would be fire.
I thought that's what it was. It's not.
I don't want to be.
I don't think it is. I think it's like a physical assault.
I mean, look
I
at
need
the panel.
something.
Look at the panel. Look like he's about to shoot something.
what will be hard is if he channels, what's her name, Nezero, channels her beam.
He put that in there too. It's a plus. Remember?
Okay, maybe he did say he
in the
ate.
panel, it's like plus this.
Yeah, they said he ate the energy though.
Yeah, like it's like it was around his arm.
Yeah,
So we gotta see how he used that motherfucker.
Yeah,
man.
that's the biggest thing. Is how this shit gonna look like as a fight. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It looks like just two throw up monsters fighting each other.
Shit, but peep this though. Remember how we said that one of the big three was gonna die? I feel like next chapter.
You think
might hit.
You think Sun Eater?
I mean, if it's gonna be Sun Eater, next chapter is the way to take it out, man.
We're waiting for that blink now.
You know that one page turn and it didn't work.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see that blink,
That's
and then
fucked up.
that shit get disintegrated.
He's the one that mentioned graduation, man. He should be the one that's
Talk about the moment.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to blink because once he blinks, man, that it don't matter what you got. That nigga's about to disintegrate everything.
Bro, that'd be crazy if like once he's about to hit the nigga, he goes in, he's about to hit the nigga, and right before it gets to him, like they show the impact and everything. But before they show it actually happen, Monoma blink.
And the armor disintegrating.
Fucked up.
And then Amajiki's like disintegrating.
That would be fucking crazy, bro. And you know, hey man, if that's what y'all doing, I can't wait to see.
That's the thing. He does keep getting those moments where they're like, oh, I'm strong, but you're the one with the hitter ability, and they're putting all this pressure on Sonny, and this nigga's like, bro, I am not this guy.
Yeah,
please.
I am not that guy.
And I feel like, you know, if he don't get taken out now, ain't no point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He might as well just last longer there. He might just stay to the end of it. If you niggas ain't gonna die next chapter, or
Bakugo better do some shit. That's all I know. This nigga over here
Bakugo's been
looking.
analyzing that whole time.
Bakugo was tweaking, I think.
So,
in the panel.
Analyzing, man.
Do you
He's
think
seeing.
Bakugo can save Sun Eater? Like right when Sun Eater might get wiped, Bakugo just does like some fucking
The cluster
giant
bombs?
detonation,
Right.
And like, that saves him?
and like does full force though.
Here's something that'll be fire that I don't think he's done yet. But we've seen done, and just think about Deidara. Sell your explosions. What if he's on some shit like that?
How does he get to CO though?
Shit. We talking about
CO is when he erases you. Like
I'm not talking about like the actual chemical the explosion. You know what his shit is? It's a spark and sweat, right? But what if he does his sweat in like a mist instead of liquid drops? You feel what I'm saying? That gets in the body, spark those. I don't know. That would be fire. He hasn't used it yet.
that would be.
But that would be fire. But whatever the fuck Bakugo's gonna do is gonna be epic because he's preparing for something.
Something.
The way they showed that look in his eye last chapter on purpose to let us know that he's still here. You know what I'm saying?
Just analyze
Now
him.
they could have just kept it going. So we gonna see what the fuck that nigga's gonna do, man.
What was a part in that fucking chapter killed me was how Mirio was like, you don't have any friends, and then fucking like nigga just blew up. He like, I do have fucking friends. I was like, that shit made me laugh.
But right there was so cool because it showed you that Shigaraki's still in there.
It's not. Yeah, it's
Wait,
not even.
that Shigaraki is the
because
kid.
all for one was like, wait, I thought I already had like Shigaraki down. It's Tomura. Like a bit of his kid conscience is still there.
Send in a psychic hero and just
It's over,
pretend
bro.
to be his friend in his brain. Just
Boom.
like,
Fuck
bro,
around.
we cool, right? Why you out here wilding?
Coming as his little sister or a little sister of the dog.
Chill, man, chill.
Something.
Tomura, what are you doing?
He gonna figure it out and he gonna spaz and kill everybody. Man.
I'm sorry.
But all right, man. Hey, man. So real fast. Next up, all right. We know what it is. Black Clover is back. They're back with a bang. They're back with a time skip. Year and 3 months, man. You feel what I'm saying? Asta's looking buff. He even he done leveled up.
Asta was robbed.
We don't know what the fuck Yuna's doing.
This nigga
Why
looking
you say
like
Asta was robbed, man? What robbed? I thought he can't.
He got fucking vice captain when he should be Grand Magic Knight.
That's facts, but I forgot what the reason they said that he could have.
Because the devil allocate accusations.
no one trusts this nigga.
Yeah, and then the scale
He has to beat
nigga,
the allegations.
what's his name, Dominatia or something like
Not
that.
Asia, but he's gone.
Yeah,
He's gone, so he can't put his judgment thing. Mhm.
So he's just on pause.
So Lucius.
That nigga's on pause, man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
Literally.
saying? Hey man, peep this. That's crazy. Now I think about it, right? Because this goes back to like some real life shit. I was like 13. We got into some shit. One of my homies got hit in the head with like an ice pick, right? He got fucked up.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's fucking crazy, right? But the police and shit, they came to our cribs like days later, like, hey man, we got all these niggas. They sitting right now. Who did it? You feel what I'm saying? Now, I honestly didn't see the nigga who did it in the book. So I said no one did it. The homie picked out 2 niggas and said, he saw the same pictures I saw. But he just said, I just picked out 2 random ones, and bam, them niggas in there sitting. But it's crazy. I'm telling you, bro, that shit is crazy. And then it's even deeper crazy because, like, before like they got to my house to even show me the photos and shit, you feel what I'm saying? The niggas were already sitting in jail. You feel what I'm saying? So it sucks just to be like waiting for nothing. Because like I said, none of them niggas did it. And like I said, the niggas showed me the book. I'm like, the nigga's not even in here, right? You wasting nigga. Nah, no one did it.
Fucking nigga life. You fucking nigga life up.
Bro, they was in jail for like months apparently. Like, and it was like 30 niggas, bro. It was a whole bunch of niggas they had in jail for this one incident. Because like I said, we was like 13 and shit. And the niggas who fucked the homies up, they was like in like their 20s and shit. But see, what happened was fucking niggas was like, the fuck? The homies had like a little crew going on that niggas thought was the school crew. Well, I thought at least it was like the school crew and shit. But turns out it was deeper than that. You feel what I'm saying? It was way deeper than that. And niggas ran into real beef that day.
Bro, they brought an ice pick.
Bro, like I said, these niggas was like 20. We was
Fucking Elsa head ass.
Bro.
They smacked the homie.
He let it go on you.
Bro, to show up with an ice pick, bro, to hit a nigga in the head with that, bro.
They fucked the homie up, man.
Literally, a man was assassinated with an ice pick.
But cold doesn't bother him
That's
anyway.
real. I'm telling you, man.
That's wild, bro.
Like, it's hard out here for a pick.
That's
but
wild.
Hearing that reminded me of that flashback. Like, damn, I remember there was these niggas, they was just up in there sitting, waiting for to get out. Like, I just saw Austin's waiting, but that court nigga's never coming back from what it looked like, man. It looked like he's gone, right? I was just
Lucius on the bigger and better things. No, he ain't worried. He on fucking taking Lucifer's second heart.
You feel what I'm saying, man?
Lucifero.
No, let me ask you this, right? So, we seen how it started off. Start off like the whole bunch of relationship shit. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We saw fucking Asta get denied the marriage and shit. But as you know, you was telling me earlier, Taco. Good question. Now, what we should talk about is who do you think he's choosing, man? So we know Asta got denied. You think it's gonna be Noel? I said the same shit. But why do you think it's gonna be Noel?
I mean, most will probably be better for him though.
So
that's just because in a catering sense, she's like very giving to this nigga.
Okay, so look, so I
and a healer,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Mimosa can heal you, bro. You take all that damage. She out here healing you, bro. As you take the damage. And water, I mean, ain't got nothing wrong with water, but
Noel got a squabble though.
Bro,
come down,
bro.
So
that Valkyrie, bro.
She took on Supreme Devil.
Yeah, if you want to patch it out, that's the one.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Do you want power, which you got already, or do you want healing?
Someone that's like catering to you. And Noel's still like immature in a sense. She's still like idiot.
Well, as we saw, they're both on that same tip. You feel what I'm saying? Because they were both feeling the exact same way.
Really? Most of the calls him like an idiot and shit?
Well, no,
but they were embarrassed.
They're both like embarrassed about their
feelings. Yeah, but the way Noel goes about it is very immature. You can see
yeah, I guess. But you can say the same thing about a girl seeing you and almost passing out is immature too.
Yeah. You're right.
You feel what I'm saying? So fucking on that note though, I feel like Noel would be a better choice only because she's been through more with dude. You know what I'm saying? More life. No, I remember Mimosa came in a couple times in the clutch, but I feel like Noel's been in
I'm throwing this out there. Sister is gonna come back when this nigga's the Wizard King.
Oh shit,
bro! She's hyping this nigga up, bro.
Done.
She waited.
You blew it.
I doubt it.
Sister,
she blew it.
Sister, you'll be back.
You didn't want me when I didn't have magic. You didn't want me when I got vice captain.
When she's a
she blew it, man.
Hey, you blew it.
She got mind manipulation over this man.
She could be pimping dude too, though. Okay. That'd be crazy. She was pimping that nigga, man.
Bro, they not eating potatoes no more, bro.
Some people are saying the whole maybe fucking Lucius like put him up there.
What was you
like had the well, never mind.
Asta, we saw how you got to the orphanage and shit. Yeah.
No. I meant like I was gonna say like the nun wanted to talk to Asta up there. But Asta asked her up there. Yeah. Never mind.
And then, hey, so real fast. All right, so I think Noel. You think Noel too? You think Noel too, or you think Mimosa might take a crack at it?
I think Sister's coming back. That's all I'm saying. I think Sister's playing the game. Sister's playing the game.
All I get from this low key is Mimosa is Orihime, Asta's Ichigo, and Noel is Rukia. And we know how that went.
Oh yeah.
There was no love connection between Ruki and Ichigo.
She gave him powers.
Not at all.
She changed his life.
I still thought that was going to be a little song.
That was her and Renji from day one. After we found out the
Renji take L's, bro.
I knew that was that.
Renji take L's.
Renji take L's all the time.
All right, man. Renji do take L's.
You taking L's that long, bro? I don't know.
But after like in the 1,000-year blow arc, when they showed up together down like that in that gear, I was like, oh, I'd like it.
I was like, you look like I was supposed to look.
I gotta fuck with that. I gotta fuck with that now.
All right. So we all saw how it came back, how this first new chapter ended with Julius.
Let's break it down though. You see Lucius. He's like, he took like Lucifero's heart in the 7th gate of the underworld.
Okay, he did.
And he picks it up.
But that was like before the time skip though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like right after he took the body. And then they did the time skip and then they came back. So So what do you think he was doing that year and 3 months? Training to use the power?
Containing the heart, probably.
I think he was beefing up.
He's definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
he was like
everybody's getting
prep.
beefy now.
He was definitely prepping and shit. He's prepping everything up or whatever.
So let me ask you this. Do you think it's going to get straight into the Mickey? Like
It looked like it. It looked like
feel
you
like
like
it was straight into it.
congratulations, bro. I'm making it this far, but this is your final destination. I'm about to fuck you
I
up
feel
now.
like it's going to be a little bit they got to still give us a little bit more kind of show the world a little bit more like what's changed in that year and 3
months.
and then I feel like from there they're going to get like it's kind of going to be like little subtle things if they're getting to it. But I feel like because I feel like there's still people that need to die. I feel like they need to thin up some of the Magic Knights. Like there's still a lot of people that gotta go, man.
Not in this final arc. If they die, they are dying in the final battle or something. That's
That's
it.
what I'm saying. But look, this though. What if? So it's Lucius or Julius now?
It's Lucius.
Okay, so what if Lucius?
Black hair is
Black hair,
Lucius.
okay, but no one knows what happened to Julius.
As far as we know, what's gonna happen next chapter is gonna be like the next thing we know is Austin's probably gonna look at him and be like,
Cause see,
why is your hair black? And then he's gonna feel his key. His key is off.
He might feel the key is off, but I feel that Lucius has an advantage right now, right? You feel
He
what I'm
does.
saying?
He definitely has an advantage.
If they don't know that that's not Julius, you feel what I'm saying? He can still steal Asta's anti-magic. Then no one will be able to stop him. I don't fucking know what the fuck he been doing for a year and 3 months. You know, I'm just saying whatever.
He'd be able to steal it if he could take the Grimoire, but he can't because they're like contractually together.
Well, I mean, look,
they're like a literal seal and everything too.
Well, he could. Do you think he could take the devil from him?
Hold on, I still got the Grimoire, kind of like.
I feel like that would be.
You have to burn the Grimoire then.
That you would have to take the devil.
You have to burn the Grimoire.
I mean, unless they come out with some new shit that there was this magic rod or magic emerald or magic rock somewhere that can draw demons from niggas' bodies or something. Like there's always that weird ass option.
Some different shit that could be happening.
Some sorcerer stone, some philosopher type stone.
It could have been some shit only known to the underworld.
Yeah,
because you have to think about it like this: if Grimoires can be given, they can be taken. Too, on the Grimoire note, but I feel like
they're given to you because it's based on how you were born. Like you see where he got into Spade and it came to him.
Yeah,
we'll see. So it's based on you were born and this was yours. This is your birthright.
From what we
you
know,
can lose it when it's born. You can lose it when it's burned, and they can steal it, but they can't use the power.
I feel like
they can steal your Grimoire.
They can give you the devil. They can take it away.
That too, and I feel like what divine entity?
Well, with devils,
gives out the Grimoires, though.
But the thing is, with the devils is like. Yeah, devils are very mischievous, but Libe is loyal to Asta. So he's
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about they're gonna use some rock or some shit. They're gonna use something, bro. There has to be something that they can pull out. Cause obviously they can't fight them because we see how that turns out. So they gotta do something tricky. The villain always got to do something tricky, make to kind of level the playing field, but also drop them down.
This already gives me vibes of Lucius is going down because of Julia's personality in his head.
Nah,
the final blow is gonna be from that because Lucius is broken, bro. It's too much. Man. It's too much. Yeah, devil time magic.
But see, this is exactly what is needed to show who deserves to be the Wizard King, man. It'll be some bullshit if it's not Asta or who
that's
beats
the
this
question.
Nigga.
Who is going to be the next Wizard King?
Whoever beats this nigga.
You can't beat this nigga.
You can't beat him.
You can't beat him unless you're a main character.
Well, no, we gotta look like this.
How is Asta gonna beat this dude?
Anti-magic.
With time?
His magic is not gonna. It's anti-time magic, anti-magic, all the same shit, man.
I'm not saying that who can't beat him. I think it's just gonna be. It's gonna have to be like the Hokage thing, like Naruto and Sasuke.
Let's keep
Naruto
it real.
and
Julius
Sasuke
got beat by Lich, or whatever the fuck the nigga name is, and that was with the time magic. And yeah, he played him on how he beat him.
He was holding back,
but he lost.
And especially looking back at it now, he was definitely holding back.
Nah, not Julius was not holding. Julius, what were you? Julius was holding back.
They always say,
remember the fucking city.
Well, no, so I'm saying, but he wasn't holding back. He was everything he had to save the city, which is why it activated his.
No, he was holding back because he didn't want to kill fucking William's body. Remember?
He should have killed that nigga.
Yeah, I guess he didn't want to.
He was like, I do want to take you hostage because I don't want to hurt William's body. And he doesn't want to hurt William's body because Lucius, the world tree magic and dark magic, needed that.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
That's deep. I didn't even put that together. All right, man. I give it to you, man. But all right, so
he's like, yeah, I want to protect William, but then he has world tree magic.
No doubt. So shit, man. So real fast. What do you think is gonna happen? Where do you think is going? So
I think it's just hilarious that like Asta got shut down by like the fucking nun, and then immediately at the divine villain's like, "What's up, bro? I'm about to kill you."
Okay,
you can't catch a fucking break, bro.
So you think? So let me ask you this. So I guess we're getting back on this. Do you think it's getting right into the battle? Or you think it's going to be a few more? Do you think this Julius shit is not as serious right now as they're making it seem with this last?
I think it's serious. I think it's serious.
Okay.
Either it probably is one or two things. It's either he comes in, he's talking to them for a little bit, and then the final page of that one is going to be him attacking, or he makes like a declaration of like, I'm about to kill all of you guys. I'm not Julius.
Well,
I'm Lucius.
I need some handicapping first.
Well, I mean, like I said, the only reason I feel like I can see that happening though is because he was gone for a year and 3 months. So him coming now means that whatever he was doing is either time to kill him or it's time to use them for the next phase of the plan.
Imagine Austin dumbass was like, "Hey, you dyed your hair, Julius? Oh, you got taller
that
too."
Sounds just like Austin.
That sounds like Austin.
It sounds like, oh, dyed his hair.
But the key, bro, he can sense that fucking malice.
Maybe,
but then why not already attack this nigga from the very beginning then?
True.
Because why Yami didn't know, why no one else knew that, because again, the Wizard King is right upstairs, nigga, we right downstairs partying. I should be able to fill the key.
No, he's right, because the devil's been in this nigga
Time magic.
So then that's what I'm saying. I don't think anyone can see it.
No, he is kind of right, because he's the time magic to recard that at the
and he is like very fast too. He is very fast. Remember, because he is like speed blitting too. So he comes in, and he's like.
Then the question is, do you think he would jump right into the battle if he's making a point to hide himself right now?
He definitely talk first. That's what I'm saying. But he attack at the end of the chapter.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's going to do some handicap shit, like he has to.
He's going to be like, hi, Austin.
I feel like the key is going to be a problem because he's in Julius's body, which has his mind, which means he knows what.
No, I think Lucius' body is his own body. Personality-wise, that's Julius. But
I'm pretty sure he has all of Julius's memories. He's been there the whole time. He's seen everything Julius has been through. Yeah. So I feel like on that note, he knows Asta and Yami since through Key. So I feel like in a year and a half, in some time, especially for the Wizard King, it probably wouldn't be that hard to suppress said Key. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like niggas had to suppress their Key before and he just in combat. You feel what I'm saying? I think even fucking, what's the nigga name? Vito was even able to do it instinctively when he got the third eye a little bit. Suppress his Key so he get some attack. I think, I'm not exactly sure, but I see niggas suppressing their Key sometimes.
I don't remember.
Well, I remember it wasn't Yami, he saw something off with William, but he couldn't really like, he couldn't really put it in there. He was like, you feel weird, but like you're just William. He took the mask off, saw his face, and he was like,
there you go. And then Lucy's the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
all right, never mind.
So that's why, like, I could definitely see that. And then we still have to figure out what's up with Charmy. Do you think they just left Charmy's background, like, because they did mention
that background's done for. It's Final Saga.
You think? But what if the?
Well, they basically gave her the background. Now she was like half elf and
they didn't give any like explanation that they were gonna give her more time.
What was she though? Was she like an elf or what?
She's a hybrid.
She was a dwarf.
She's like a dwarf.
A dwarf hybrid.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do you don't think the dwarves have anything to do with this next piece?
They might come back.
The witches played a part. The elves played a part. That's what I'm saying. I just think the dwarves have to play their part.
I do feel them. I feel like, and not playing like a big part. Maybe we get to see him though.
They're probably like weapon crafters.
Weapon crafters, or what if? Because remember, Charmy has a crazy
special magic though.
That's what I'm saying.
That was from the dwarves.
The dwarves have a special magic, and their magic is like to amplify magic, basically. Yeah. So what if they do something to
Charmy
Asta's
amplifies herself? Charmy amplifies herself, doesn't she? When she said
she
hair
can
magic and everything.
Yeah, she can amplify herself.
I feel like bringing the dwarves in would be a great end game.
Yeah,
as to where like you know how like so now they had the slug for the war to heal everybody. Now you got the dwarf clan healing everybody.
The dwarves helping.
The dwarf in everybody's pocket. One in everybody's pocket.
They have to handicap Asta's devil, because Asta's devil is the biggest threat to them.
Nah, but see, I feel like are you talking about Lucius and them? His devil's biggest threat to them?
Yeah.
Not really. I feel like you got to think about it like this though. Asta's devil was the weakest devil in the devil.
I'm not saying, but I'm talking about them together, just anti-magic.
Now together,
I
hear you.
But that's what I'm saying. If they take away Asta's devil, does he still have anti-magic?
Well,
no, right?
I feel like they take away Asta's. I think they've been planning to take away Asta's anti-magic.
Anti-magic flows through him through Libe. Through the swords.
That's what I'm saying. If they pull Libe from him, Asta's lost his magic, essentially. Asta's just a strong person.
Yeah.
And then, that's what I'm saying, the dwarves be that little weird part of it where, like, because again, when Asta got cursed, they had to go to the witches, right?
Also,
I don't think that the curse,
maybe Lucius, remember how like Julius was like, Asta will die in this war or whatever?
Yeah.
What if Lucius did that?
Shit, man, honestly, I don't know, but hold on, back to the devil thing, because I don't think that Asta gets his anti-magic from Libe. I think what it is
he gets it from the
both
swords.
of the circuit masters together created. No, not the swords. Like I said, because the swords. The
swords were already anti-magic,
The swords
though.
were light swords. They were Lich's swords at first. You feel what I'm saying?
Then they got corrupted through a grimoire.
They got corrupted, and how'd they get corrupted? Because fucking all the elves got killed by the humans.
The word
and shit.
devil.
There we go.
It was Lich's sword. It was Lich's grimoire that got turned to a 5-leaf.
Yeah.
Asta's grimoire is Lich.
That's
He lost to despair and turned to a 5-leaf.
Yeah, but
so that's why the swords are right there. Mm-hmm. And Libe fell into the book. That's why they went anti-magic.
Right? Yeah, Libe was, and yep, okay.
So he was filling that book up with anti-magic and like with his hate.
Yeah, the hate turned into the anti. Yeah, but then again though,
get rid of Libe.
But see, like it's like
how do you get rid of Libe if you burn the book?
No, like
that's why I was thinking like if they find some type of a magic item or something that could separate devils from the humans.
But then do would be to steal the magic, because like I said, let's say they take Libe. What if he gets it back and finds a way to get Libe back? But then he got the magic back.
Even if you take the magic, they don't really necessarily need the magic because they can beat anybody without anti-magic.
Really. We don't know the full extent of star shit.
Come on,
I'm not gonna underestimate.
When you say full extent, what do you mean? What's gonna happen?
I'm saying like we don't even really know what star magic does. We just know it looks.
I just feel like alone can't bang with the devils, man.
Alone, but he's not alone. Yeah, he's with Yami.
What devils?
Think about
devils?
Obviously the strongest one. We're not talking about the little niggas.
Like Lucius,
the main
Lucius
nigga.
He can't hang with, but like he hang with Xenon.
But that's the whole. Lucius is the one we got to beat.
You got to think about this too. I don't think
they got to tag team.
I don't think that it'll be fine.
Look at this. Wait. But here, this is all you need to know, and this is why I'm saying that. This is why I'm saying that the Julius personality is going to come out, because Lucifero beat on Asta, Yami, Nod, captains, everybody.
But he beat on them when they just, mind you, they didn't have a year and 3 months to train the new powers. Everything was new and everything was on luck. Keep it G. You feel what I'm saying? Now that they're trained,
and this is Lucifero that was like half out.
No, you're right.
He had a year and 3 months too.
Who, Lucifero?
Lucius.
He did. Lucius. Right, the other half did have.
And then guess what Lucius did? And guess what Lucius did to Lucifero? His body was like spewed out. He took his heart.
Yeah.
One person. He's too much. He's too much.
I feel like Asta is getting stronger, and I feel like is stronger. But then it's not even just You got to think about Yami and Vanzis now. Vanzis is back in the game.
Yami does have that heart.
He's different now too.
The devil heart.
You feel what I'm saying? I think all of this is going to play a piece.
Yeah, everybody has a piece of it.
I was talking to my group chat,
and didn't all these niggas to finish it.
I was talking to my group chat at one point when I was like, what if like Yami like trained the year and 3 months with his devil? Like he taught them they're tight as fuck.
That'd be good. Mind you, Lich is back too. So man, I'm still not losing
Patri doesn't even have his book though. He's always weak. Remember, he said that.
I know you're talking about Patri. You're talking about Vanzis though now.
Vanzis has his book. Yeah.
Mind you, they both have some of each other's magic now. That's how I feel. I feel like Vanzis got some dark magic. I feel like dark magic now got some wood magic.
See,
you feel what I'm saying?
Think about it.
They be combined.
If they find a way to take Libe, they can take Yami's devil too. That'd be a double crippler. Because like I said,
I don't think he can take it. I don't know how it's happening.
Have a devil.
He does.
Yami has a devil.
Well, he has a double heart.
The heart, yeah. Who knows what he's do?
You can't have a devil heart and not have some devil in you.
It's not like something's gonna come up.
Hey, it would be fine.
That has to. Unless
it's just an extraordinary amount of mana.
We just gotta see, man. You feel me? I think what that does is going to make his attacks work on the devils, and he's probably figured out how to draw out the devil energy.
His attacks already worked because he was an arcane.
So they got to give him something else.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they do got to beef him up.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Black Clover getting spicy.
Give me the Sorcerer's Stone or some shit. Whatever. Pull the devil's
magic item now at this point.
A magic item to pull. What if they use the dwarves for that? They create a magic item
to make them
that can take away the devils or weaken the devils or some shit like that.
I feel like that'll be fine. The doors, if not maybe,
and that will pull the doors
away from them, but give the magicians, give the wizards and shit a fighting chance. Because right now, who the fuck? could see any devil right now. Like if Lucifer were to come back right now, it's only about 4 niggas on top of my head who can see that.
But
nigga.
see, I think that's the real problem is like if like let's say if I'm writing the story, I'm not like even those 4 people are already too much. Like I need something that's going to weaken because these 4 characters are already so strong that if you don't cripple them somehow, you don't give them like a test, like just coming out and be like fight this another monster, like these 4 niggas already done proved they can fight another monster. Now they're stronger than they were. So you gotta find some way to cripple them, weaken them, something.
Hey, peep this. You know who we're forgetting about? That I feel like this character is made to be forgotten about. What's the nigga name? Lucifer? No. What's Julius's devil name now?
Oh,
Lucius? Astaroth. Whatever the fuck the nigga name
Time
is.
Devil.
Where the fuck is his little homie? The nigga who
Adrenaline?
come out. Yeah.
Adrenaline?
You feel what I'm saying? I feel like he is going to be a problem. All right.
He's definitely gonna be a fight for somebody. Yeah.
He's made to be forgotten until he's not forgotten no more.
That's good.
You know, just about
I mean, shit, I haven't forgotten him.
But
Ever since he took his heart, remember he
Shit.
gave it to Lucius.
I'm just saying, man. I feel like niggas is still sleeping on that dude, man. I feel
probably
like he's
are.
gonna come back, and he's gonna be the first thing that they gotta beat before they even get to Lucius. And I'm talking about like Asta.
So it might be like that. It might be like Asta like tries to fight Lucius and Andromeda comes in like.
I'll tell you, man, because I feel like this arc isn't just gonna be okay. Beat the Julius niggas over.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be like instant like start fighting. I think it's definitely gonna be like competition,
Yeah,
like
think about
some kind of like thing where like they're gonna
Tangled
talk
webs,
about something.
man.
Something about that.
It's not gonna start from fighting
But it
immediately.
has to be a real arc. Lucius has a
So it has
goal.
to be like a conflict.
But he has
a goal.
he has to have a goal, and he has to be achieving the goal. And the year and 3 months has to have been preparation.
and he announces the goal.
See, it can be to
There we
bring
go.
devils back. 'Cause
It can-
that's already been done.
Well, it hasn't been done fully. They stopped at the second level.
Lucius,
would you want to see that in the
Lucius'
arc
goal.
again?
Hey,
I want to see
But look,
what the bottom.
look,
like.
Lucius,
That'd be fire.
Lucius looks like he does what he does for humans. Remember, because he talks to Lucifer like humans have the strongest magic,
He
and
did-
then
he
he
said
also
that.
talks about undying bodies when he talks to Dante. So that is something that's important
What if
to
he
him.
wants to merge every human with a devil? That would be fire. Bring out every, you know, how like kind of like in Fire Force, they have like a burnt nigga for every human being.
Inferno?
Yeah, well,
In a different dimension?
Like a devil for every person, just to bring devils to the. I don't know, man.
Bro, it can go anywhere
that
just
should be
about.
crazy.
We're gonna see.
All right, but look, let me ask y'all this before we close off real fast, man. Next chapter of Black Clover. Do you think we get in a fight? With are we gonna get to see any type of beef from Asta or Lucius? What do y'all think, or is it just gonna be talking funny?
Building up. I feel like if there is
I
any
think it's gonna
battles,
be a build-up
there's gonna
to
be a lot of silent battles, like where they say where Yuno's at and the other everyone else is kind of like they're seeing like devil magic is appearing up like around.
They did say that,
So I can see maybe some side fights, but like I said, I if I'm going to go with it, I'm going to manipulate the guy. Like I said, go make him find his own weakness. Like, oh, go find this. This is supposed to be the devil's weakness. This is going to be their weakness. Get that shit,
gotta
bring
play
it,
the art.
and that's going to be some shit that's going to weaken his own devil. Fucking do some shit like that. So, like I said, I'm hoping again. I want to see the dwarf part of the world because again, it's just expansive. It's cool to see the different magics and stuff, like how the witches and the elves are different.
Yeah, we got to see.
And you know, you
I
get to
feel like they had their chance.
Nah, not really thinking about it, man.
But I'm not saying the dwarves had their chance. I'm saying that before the final arc, they
But
had
see,
a
that's
chance
what I'm
to do
saying.
that.
What if the
Yeah.
devil's already bullying the dwarves and making them do what they want, and then now, like I said, that would be a reason to go there. Or again, sending the group like, the dwarf, this part of the land where the dwarves
but
that they're creating weapons that
I
are
can see
help
a
us
whole-
fight the
I can
devils.
see a whole like dwarf liberation arc, part of this arc, which is like, let's say they were being used by the devil, and then they have to free the devil. Now all the dwarves will help the niggas. Charmy's the OG now. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like and the one thing they have shown in the writing is that they do like reveal all this within like this battle, these bad scenarios and stuff. Everybody kind of get their background. So that's what I'm saying. I would like to see Charming because Charming, we got like that little piece of it, and it was like that's it. So we got to know the dwarves. We got to see them. You can't mention these niggas and not bring them.
There you go, man. So, hey, man, there we go, man. Real fast, Paris. What you think, man? You think we going straight bangers, or we getting build up next chapter?
I think it's he's gonna talk about like his mission or what he's been doing this entire time, and then attack Asta
There we go, man.
because he's like you're in the way of my plans.
Yeah, and I feel like taking a loss to first that could be beneficial to them niggas. You know, I see that. All right, well, today, man, there we go. Y'all heard it, man. Manga Talk, Pal Podcast. We out, man.